Hello there. In this video, what I want to show you is a basic edit that you can use to enhance the contrast level in your photos. A really quick fix. So I'm going to go to my file, open, and I'm going to select an image that could use a bit of an enhancement on the contrast front. Alright, so one of these snowbound branches is a good example. So here we've got a close-up of sort of brambles and berries. You'll notice that the whole image is a little bit gray. So what we're going to use is the levels in order to improve that. If you go over here to add an adjustment and you go to this one that looks like a graph, it's called levels, you'll notice this window pops up. Now this image here, this graphic, is called a histogram, and the darks are represented here and the lights are represented on this side. You'll notice there's lots of lights because there's a lot of snow and a lot of light values in the photograph. Now in order to improve the level of contrast in the image, I'm going to grab this little slider here on the right hand side, drag it over until the beginning of the graph right there, right? And you'll notice now that the whole image has been brightened up substantially and that it isn't quite as gray, okay? So you're trying to match that up to approximately the beginning of the visual information in the photograph. If I go past that, you'll notice that I blow out the highlights, that it's too light in the background and then it doesn't look good. So you want to make sure that you're just bringing that slide over there. The gray slider you can make small adjustments to as well if you'd like. You'll notice if I move the gray slider, it sort of adjusts the middle tone. So I can bring the gray slider over to the right and I sort of darken those middle tones or lighten those middle tones. So that's another thing you can play with. Once you're finished, you'll notice that the levels is added here as another layer on top of your background image. So I can actually click on this eyeball to indicate before. There's my before, and then view my change so I can see it afterwards. When you want to save it, before you can save it, you need to go to this menu here and flatten your image. So what that does is it collapses that levels adjustment back down into your image, and then you're free to file, save, make sure that the quality is kept at maximum, hit OK, and there you go. You have a punchier, better contrasted photograph. Give that a try.